Californians know better than most that once a wildfire starts, dry brush is the enemy. It's all about fire mitigation. And here on the Universal lot, that means it's time to bring back the goats. It's really important work, and it is 100% adorable. And they're off, stampede, and running. And they're hungry, really hungry.
Fire management here is one of our top priorities. We have a whole fire prevention team, and we've got 400 acres here we're trying to manage of hillsides and brush and trees.
And that's where the goats come in. He's eating my flowers. Doing what goats do best. And they know what to do.
Munching away, immediately munching away. It's sort of a whole life cycle of goats and laborers, what we call them our goatscapers, our landscapers, and our vendors, all out here together.
You can see they strip the hillsides pretty much bare up to about 6 feet wherever they can reach. We follow up behind and get the bigger brush, lower branches that they couldn't take care of, and then we'll bring in tree crews after that to actually take the higher tree work from our team.
This is the second year in a row the goats have been on the job high on the hillsides at Universal Studios, basically the backyard for NBCLA.
So anytime you have gas-powered equipment with spark plugs and gasoline and rocks getting flipped around, there's a chance for, danger. With these guys, we obviously don't have any of those same issues.
The terrain they cleared last year has come back, but more like a meadow, easier to manage. What did you see in terms of regrowth after the goats had gone through and cleared out?
We've seen a lot less this year, really knocking it down. It's helping some of the natural plants and grasses kind of regain territory here and getting out foreign plants that shouldn't be here.
It's just like a breathtaking sight to see them hard at work on these hillsides. This is the future.
This is the direction I think that everyone should be looking to go. To work with the environment, not work against it, right?
They started out with more than 500 goats, and before you know it, 30 babies were born on the Universal lot. This is one of them. Aren't you cute? Say hi, baby. The baby boom is good news for Michael Choi. He and his brothers run the business, fire grazers, passed down from their father.
Every year it gets more busy and herds grow exponentially. You might think we grew up on a farm and a ranch, but we didn't actually. We used to live in Torrance.
Keeping the herd safe is a full-time job. The biggest danger? Coyotes. That's where guard dogs Noni and Joy come in. How do two dogs protect 500 goats?
We got a lot of wildlife here, and these dogs are constantly moving around and chasing them out.
So in the past month or so, have you had any issues?
No
Not
issues.
one single issue?
Not one single issue. Because
they're on coyote patrol all night, the dogs sneak in a nap whenever and wherever they can. In just a month, the herd grazed 77 acres of brush, gobbling up thousands of pounds of potential fire fuel every day. On the Universal lot, it's good to be a goat. A lot of hard work eating up all of the grass, all of the flowers. I know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, was I in my happy place? I could feel their little heartbeats. It was amazing. Here's what else is so cool about this. The tour that happens on the back lot, the Universal tour. So last year when they were here, they were like, are those goats? What's going on? So this year they actually made it part of the tour. So they gave the tour guides some information. So all with the price of admission.
They don't gain any weight. They eat it's amazing. What's their secret? What's the trick?
What's your trick, Lynette? You're like the goat whisperer.
For sure.
They did remember me, I have to tell you.
Oh, she's back. And the dog looks so exhausted. It's so exhausting keeping up with the goats, but they're hungry and they're helpful.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many babies were born?
30. The first weekend, 26 babies were born. The first weekend, they had no idea. Because you can't really tell. They look like they're full, right? They just eat a big burrito for breakfast. But then they start having all these babies. And the thing about the babies is, they have to be reunited with the mama. And so they don't always know how to get with wherever the herd's going. So at the end of the day, they would have to go and get all the babies. And that's why you saw them carrying the babies around. And then they would reunite them with the mamas. So it's a lot of work.
Wow.
And I said, you know what? Sign me up. I'm here to help. Put me to work. I will work to hold the goats.
So how long will they stick around?
They were here for a full month.
Okay.
And they're wrapped up. They're done.
Okay.
And if you look at the lot, you see a big difference. The before and after is huge. So hopefully they'll be back next year and the year after.
How long do they usually stay out there? Do they just go until they're full, or is it a certain amount of time?
Well, they have them.
Right.
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. They go from parcel to parcel, so they have to kind of keep them in an enclosed area so they can manage them. And then when they're done, it takes about a month, and then they move on to the next spot. So
that is so cool.
Yeah,
Thank you
well,
for the